New on Curiosity Stream. The way we fight wars is changing. Every technological leap redraws the battle lines. How will war be waged in the decades to come? See what lies ahead in the limited series, Future Warfare. And uncover the influence of European cities on the greatest musical compositions ever written in the captivating series, Classical Destinations. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Check out the new KISW face mask design at KISW.com. You might have seen me rocking it yesterday during Live Day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's a cool style. It's a camo style. Of course, we have the previous skull style. Protect your face from the COVID. They just did another survey saying that, look, man, the CDC said, look, it really does save you and protect you and make you healthier, safer from the COVID. So wear a damn mask. And a portion of each of these masks sold go to the Washington State Nurses Association. They do a great job providing education and resources to nurses across the state. So we love that about the whole thing. You want a KISW face mask? You need a stocking stuffer? You know where to go. KISW.com.
Let's play B-Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah. Scream his name. B-Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. B-Migs. You're a loser. It is time to be Migs, but it's Wednesday, so maybe we could whack him instead.
Whack
Let me
it.
see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then. All right. Woo!
Whack it.
Ooh, yeah, doing all that whacking. And before we get to the whacking,
Whack it.
can I do a shout out? Of course.
No, you can't.
Oh, well, Steve already said it. He already said it first.
Thank you, Kenny.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Dang it.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, I want to give a shout out
Wait,
to
tiebreaker to the tiebreaker. Danny.
What?
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
All right.
Oh man, if you would have said no on that,
Oh, you should have, Danny, you little troll.
Then I have to bring Sharon. No.
there's too much work for
Joe.
this. Let me just
Give it
give
a
a
shout.
shout out.
Fine.
Give it out a shout.
The listeners on the loose sponsor Spartan Plumbing.
Yes.
And I had to deal with them a couple of years ago where a guy named Justin helped me out. We had a massive water leak, like just huge. And he had to do so much work over Labor Day. And it was just a lot of work, and did it with a smile, made it happen, got me water back into my house. And I thanked him profusely for that. Well,
Oh, I think you promised him a shout out 2 years later.
no.
I was going to say, this is a long time coming.
No.
God, how long did you forget this for?
You are really not good at giving shout
Yeah, I would be really bad at that at this point. No, I became friends with him on Facebook, and I just saw a post today that he had successful kidney transplant surgery.
Oh,
So
well,
he's got
that's
himself
fantastic.
a new kidney right now, and everything is going well. So shout out to Justin from Spartan Plumbing. Great guy.
And, I'm going to give a shout out to my buddy Johnny, since you brought this up, because he just donated his kidney to somebody.
What if he donated the kidney that he got?
Isn't that insane? I know the
Whoa.
person he donated. He actually donated
okay.
to somebody he knows. It was a friend of theirs, and it turns out he was. But the people that do that, I mean, I was like, Johnny, you're a better
That's
man
amazing.
than me.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Justin was on a list, got bumped up, was able to do this. So,
it's a
speedy recovery, buddy.
Fine, we're giving out shout outs. I'd like to give a shout out to my wife for successfully making a very delicious kidney bean stew. That was very good.
Why?
What?
Why?
Potatoes
It's a really
in it?
special moment where
It's got
you know,
kidneys in it. I see
your
where
wife's
you're
nice and all,
going
but
with it.
really,
What?
yeah, what? You know,
Well, everyone's giving out shout outs. Danny, you have a shout out you want to give?
I want to give it out to Steve Miggs for being awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, it didn't even involve kidneys. Come on.
You know what, Danny? Seriously,
Because he had some good kidney
Give it
bean
out a shout.
soup.
there you go.
Stew.
Yeah,
Stew.
that's
Sorry.
right.
Difference.
You know, I'm glad we woke up Danny for this touching tribute.
Well, yeah, it goes well. Yeah, shout out to Justin and the stew and the people giving the donations. Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Jamie in Spanaway. Jamie, are you there?
Yes, I am, guys. How you doing this morning, ladies and gentlemen?
Whoa, good morning, Jamie.
Doing great.
Woo! Jamie's got some. She's got some
Got
caffeine
some
going.
energy. Yep. All right, Steve.
I do have caffeine going on, but it's because my daughter's in South Carolina in the military now, and so I'm just, I'm staying busy every day.
Right on.
Nice. What kind of caffeine do you got in you?
Just a 5-hour shot.
Oh, that's gangster.
Yeah.
Jamie.
What hour are you into that 5-hour shot?
Since 6 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
All right. So
I had to
about
stop.
the middle of it.
Yeah, after a while, I was like, I was drinking those way too much. It was just like, well, this is too much.
All right, Steve, get out of here. Don't take any shots. For those playing at home, Jamie will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Jamie, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes, I am, guys and ladies.
Which U.S. president signed the National Aeronautics and Space Act establishing NASA?
It would be Carter.
No.
Kennedy.
No.
It would be pass.
In the movie Monsters, Inc., what are the monsters most scared of?
Humans.
Yes. Hendrix is a brand of what kind of alcohol?
Please repeat.
Hendrix is a brand of what kind of alcohol?
Whiskey.
No.
Pass.
What is the highest mountain in Africa?
Nigeria?
No.
No, the pass. Oh my goodness.
How many strings are there on a standard violin?
Standard violin. 4.
Yes. Joe Swanson is a fictional character from what Fox animated series?
Joe Swanson, Boston series. Pass.
In what organ of the human body is the hippocampus?
The hip.
No, not the hip. And Jamie is very excited and long-winded and gets a deuce. Two correct.
You dropped a deuce, Jamie.
I love you. Oh, I love you, fellas. Thank you, anyways.
Well, you know what? And thank you, your daughter for serving too.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Bless you all.
All right. Well, there she goes. Oh, she's gone.
Yeah. Well,
How did I just
She's
walk in?
confident. She's so confident she beat you. She goes, I don't even need to stay and rub it in.
What, she mic dropped it?
Sure.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Exactly
She
how
mic
that
dropped
went.
it. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Steve, you got your work cut out.
Yeah. You better work hard.
Yep. Are you ready?
Yeah, you better be perfect.
Boy, from how you guys are talking, I'm very nervous.
You better be. Better be, buddy.
Which U.S. president signed the National Aeronautics and Space Act establishing NASA?
Oh, I'm going to go Nixon.
No.
I'm going to go Carter.
No.
I'm going to go Eisenhower.
Yes.
Nice.
In the movie Monsters, Inc., what are the monsters most scared of?
Ink.
No.
Oh, I don't know. Animals.
No.
Oh, crap. Birds.
No.
Oh.
Hendrix is a brand of what kind of alcohol?
Gin.
Yes. What is
I like
the
your bottle.
What is the highest mountain in Africa?
Mount Kilimanjaro.
What was that?
Mount Kilimanjaro.
No.
Kilimanjaro.
No. How many?
Oh,
How many?
gosh, why am I stupid?
How many strings are there in a standard violin?
4.
Yes.
Kilimanjaro?
That was it.
Yeah. Joe Swanson is a fictional character from what
Parks and Rec.
From what Fox animated series?
Oh, Futurama?
No.
I'm going to go with Family Guy.
Yes.
Nice.
In what organ of the human body is the hippocampus?
The kidney.
No. That would have been fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4. What a bad score. But you win.
You win.
Fortitude.
So, really, these are the days I wish I played.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think you would have gotten a
I
couple more?
4. I would have got more than 4, though. I thought it was LBJ. I thought there was an LBJ center in Houston where they did lunch and NASA stuff. But
No idea.
So Ike was the guy that did it, huh?
Man, that one was just straight out of the backside.
Yeah, I could tell. The first two people you had were after Kennedy.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
And that's when my brain clicked. And I was like, before I thought about Kennedy. I'm like, it can't be Kennedy, so I got to go before Kennedy.
Well, it's tough to think of anybody before Kennedy that's relatively recent before Kennedy. Mm-hmm. You know, that's and I wouldn't have said Eisenhower.
I was expecting like a Taft or something from Steve.
Or Grover Cleveland.
Yeah, don't forget Grover.
In the movie Monsters, Inc., the monsters are most scared of children. Jamie said humans, which I had to give it to her. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying.
I was going to say people.
You should have. Damn it, not birds. And then in what organ of the human body is the hippocampus?
That's the brain, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably learned that from your brain guy.
Probably did.
Well, congratulations, Steve. You won.
Well. You know, what are you going to do? I really thought I could have a song on that, but unfortunately, the contestant just, didn't get it done for me.
Hey,
Yeah.
sometimes you don't play like the top-notch teams. Sometimes you play the Jets.
That's right. And you play up to the skill of your opponent, Steve. I will give you that.
Yes.
There's a guy in
Or
California.
maybe I'm just on that same level, man.
Oh, that could very well be. We got a guy in California who created a smaller version of Disneyland's Matterhorn roller coaster in his yard during quarantine. You can check out the video on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com.
I got to see this.
Here's Sean, the owner, talking about it.
I always wanted to build a ride, and Disney rides are special to me because they're themed. They tell a unique story, and never really had the know-how or the time. And, they talk about all the negatives of COVID, but one of the benefits of COVID is that you have all this time and you realize, what can I be doing with all this time?
I'm looking at it. It's impressive. Like, this thing is like the size of a house.
And it basically looks like a big rock.
Yeah, like the Matterhorn.
Like a big mountain rock. Yeah, I don't know much about the Matterhorn. So that you guys know the Matterhorn. It looks pretty much like a nice scaled version of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, this is a really cool, and Vicky's got the actual, riding it. Dude, this would be me. I'd just be like, you guys want to come over and ride the Matterhorn? Yes. This would be all the time. I'd be outside riding the Matterhorn.
That is trippy, dude.
First time we went to Disneyland, I remember being excited. There was a certain, wish list of rides to ride. Obviously, Space Mountain was at the top of that list and did not disappoint. But the Matterhorn was up there too because it's been talked about for so long. And the time I went, they were doing doing
refurbishing
some kind of repairs or something, and it was shut down. And I was just devastated. So you got to be kidding me.
That'd be awesome.
They even made little waterfalls in this and everything.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy definitely had time on his hands.
Imagine being his neighbor. You're like, what the hell are you building? I'm building a roller coaster.
Yeah, because you pretty much can see it. There's no fences around that yard. You've just got okay, this guy's done, and then the noise it must make.
It looks like a brand new house, too.
Yeah.
Bought a house, has the backyard, and has enough space in the backyard. He's like, screw it. Might as well do this.
That is trippy.
Well, I said it took 5 months to make, but eventually he's going to be tearing it down.
Oh, he is.
So he just do it for poops and giggles?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's nuts that he's got to tear that down. Unless it'd be great if he could put it somewhere.
Well, he looks like he lives on a farm. Can't you just move it somewhere else? He has a lot of land.
Yeah, he does.
Well,
I would dig underground and then build a Space Mountain. If you got the abilities to do this,
damn, dude.
If I win the Mega Millions,
you're going to build a Space Mountain?
I will build a basement, dig below ground, and have it be Space Mountain. Be like, hey, you guys want to do something cool when you guys come over? Maybe watch the Hawks game. Like, all right, it's halftime. You guys want to do something fun downstairs? Like, okay, sure. And then we walk downstairs, and it's Space Mountain.
I'm never leaving your house. I hope you know this.
Right, with everything, the way that the weight line, you go through the whole thing with everything built just like Space Mountain.
Right. I wonder if some fancy rich person has something like this already.
If I was Bill Gates, I would.
Yeah, but see, Bill Gates wants to do something, helpful with his money.
Whatever, man. He's still got, he's got crazy stuff in his house.
I would like to know the craziest thing he has, because you don't hear that.
I mean, he has a heated driveway.
Well, that's not that crazy.
Well, that sounds pretty crazy to me.
I mean, I know people that have heated driveways.
Boy, my feet are cold in the driveway. I need to heat them up.
Well, I think that's probably for the winter stuff. But yeah, I know people that have heated driveways that are nowhere near Bill Gates level. I'm talking about what you want to do, build a Space Mountain in your house.
I mean, it's a little bit more extravagant than having a bowling alley in your basement, but people have that.
Yeah. It's a little more extravagant. You have a roller coaster underground.
I just found the coolest thing ever. Apparently there's a company in the Netherlands. They sell houses, and the way they show the houses is by building a mini roller coaster to show you the house.
Huh?
So you go in and you go up the stairs on the roller coaster. What? It is ridiculous.
What?
Yeah.
That is very odd. So then when they're done, they take the roller coaster out?
I guess.
I would buy that house the minute I want. Like, hey,
that is the weirdest
in order to
thing.
see this house, you got to get on a roller coaster. I'm like, you know what? Let's just, where's my lender?
I love so Vicky's
keep the roller coaster though.
I love how this show goes because Vicky just did a search for roller coaster in the house, and then that's what she got. And now we see there's a whole weird phenomenon.
That's amazing. It goes up the steps and everything.
Wow.
See, rather than have one of those chairs that go up the steps, like when you're an old person, I want a roller coaster to take me up the stairs if I can't go up there anymore.
Okay. People are texting in to have information about Bill Gates' house. I don't know if they've worked on his house or whatever. Maybe.
Okay, what's he got?
One person says Bill Gates had a trampoline room with Velcro walls, and you can wear a Velcro suit and connect to the walls. He built it for his kids. Kind of like Letterman used to do that.
All right. That's a cool thing.
that.
Still not on the level of Space Mountain.
Someone says Bill Gates' entire kitchen is an elevator.
What?
So it could go up a level.
He's got an elevator kitchen?
So like if you're like upstairs and you want to make a meal, you just take the elevator kitchen up to the second floor.
That's actually really cool.
Don't need that.
Of course you don't need it, but you have the money to do it.
Yeah.
It's probably so that they can entertain on multiple levels and have the food right there.
But you could just have two kitchens.
Or you can just have an elevator.
What do you need two kitchens if you got the elevator for kitchen? That's cooler.
Someone says Bill Gates owns Napoleon's war desk. He has planned, and that's where he plans his battles. That's the war desk that Napoleon used.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I didn't hear any of this stuff about Bill Gates. Now I'm impressed.
Another person says, yeah, he has only trampolines in on a floor.
That's
okay.
amazing.
On a whole floor. That's pretty impressive.
Another person says Bill Gates has sensors in his floors that track the biometrics and location of anybody in the house.
Oh, wow. That's a little extreme.
A crazy car collection in an underground garage.
Oh, I didn't know he had that.
Right. So you're telling me my idea of having a roller coaster is really that crazy for a guy that's so charitable like Bill Gates? No, it's not.
Yeah, but would you give away as much money? Or
No,
you'd probably buy more roller coasters.
No, why would? I mean, I'll give away money, but you're damned if you do or you don't. You got some idiots on the radio being like, "They only give away this much money, and he's got this."
Hey, why are you looking at me when you say that?
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Apparently, he told Ellen about his trampoline room.
Oh, why does he tell Ellen all the good stuff?
I don't know.
Man,
looks pretty cool.
All right, well, there you go.
That would be pretty fun. Okay, maybe I don't have a roller coaster, but during halftime of a hockey game, like, hey, do you guys want to go into my basement? Here, wear this Velcro suit.
Yeah, being able to jump onto a wall and be stuck like that, of course, then I know you could leave me there. That would be a bad thing.
Yeah, how do you get off it?
That's a very good question. These
Get off.
That I don't know. All right, it is time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We got your calls, we got your texts at 920 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
New on Curiosity Stream. Nobody said parenting was easy. A psychologist observes real caught-on-tape family moments and helps parents apply simple rules for happier homes on Kids and Instruction Manual. And one of the most well-known images in art history, the Scream, has been stolen numerous times, and it's not alone. Join the hunt for history's missing masterpieces on Raiders of the Lost Art. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Your home equity. It could be an untapped opportunity instead of an untouchable asset. Introducing HomeTap. HomeTap is an investor, not a lender. They give you cash in exchange for a share of your home's future value. Use it to pay off debt, make renovations, fund a business, or just live a better life. There's no interest or monthly payments to worry about. HomeTap. Get more from home ownership. Get more from life. Subject to eligibility, terms and conditions apply. Visit HomeTap.com to apply in minutes. That's HomeTap.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Listeners on the Loose, brought to you by Spartan Plumbing. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. whatever you want to talk about, man, it is up for grabs. And on this Veterans Day,
yes, happy Veterans Day.
Lots of love to everyone that have served this fine country of ours. And what do you want to talk about, man? It is your choice, but do remember, Steve does have a rule.
It's a simple rule, BJ. That's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, y'all are getting gonged, and we're going to have to say goodbye to you.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
One texter just said, I know you guys have talked about side dishes at Thanksgiving. I think you're talking about the food, not like mistresses.
Oh, you mean side action is over side dishes, yes.
They're talking about side dishes at Thanksgiving and what your favorites are. But what about desserts? What is your favorite dessert to eat at Thanksgiving?
There's only one answer that I can give.
I hope it's pumpkin pie.
No, I can't give that answer.
What?
I'm held hostage every year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have to eat your daughter's thing.
My daughter's Oreo cookie pie.
Yes.
I can never have pumpkin pie ever again for Thanksgiving Day.
Can you have a slice of both?
No. I tried that the first
Sarah,
year.
come back in here.
I know she was so mad at me. Yeah, you go ahead and try, Steve.
How can that? I mean, she should just. I mean, look, my wife makes a vegan something, and I'm always going to try it, and I enjoy it, but I'm also going to get the other thing too.
No, it's not going to work in my house, Steve.
Wow.
I learned that the first year. Never again. Oreo cookie pie or nothing.
So all your father can eat at Thanksgiving for dessert is your Oreo pie, but if you got like a nice size helping of your Oreo pie and then also some pumpkin pie, you'd be like, no.
I would be like, no. That happened one year. I am not the biggest fan of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I don't really like the food, and I don't like to cook. So I didn't want to do anything. My mother begged and begged, please contribute, please do something. So I was like, okay, I will slave over this Oreo pie.
Wow.
Right. Did you make the crust for the pie?
Hell no.
Okay.
I bought that pre-made crust.
Right. just get a frame of reference for how long you spent.
This pie maybe takes like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just a bunch of Cool Whip and pudding, and you mix them together.
Sounds delicious.
But I made this pie. I brought it out Thanksgiving. I was like, here, Mom, I'm the best daughter ever. What does she pull out? A big, beautiful Costco pumpkin pie.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, the huge
Yes.
one. And she's like, this will be great. We'll have 2 different kinds of pies. Hell no. Why would you make me slave over making this pie when I didn't want to if you can just go to damn Costco and buy pie yourself?
Because maybe sometimes you want more than just one pie.
That's what Thanksgiving is about.
Then you should buy all the pie at Costco and not make me make you something.
I see, Sarah. This is why I love having you in my life.
Still triggered from it.
I can tell.
Like, this was
there's
years
like steam
ago.
coming out of your ears and you have your headphones on.
I am sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody understands.
How did Mom handle this?
You see, my wife handles everything like, well, okay.
She's like, I'm going back to California.
Yeah, she's like, whatever. You know, but I think like Sarah does. So I'm the only one, and I know in this room nobody gets it, but I get what Sarah, like Kathy was always about forcing people to do things because it was tradition. And you go, I hate this. It's been miserable. My wife would never see that our Thanksgivings have always been miserable.
But we're talking 2020.
Yeah.
Are you still forced to make this pie?
I am.
Oh.
And it is the only dessert anyone can eat.
I feel like it. Well, how about this year you take a break from making the Oreo pie?
You know what? You don't have to if you don't want to make the pie, honey. But I like your pie, and if you really, and it is a fun tradition now because I like it. I'm willing to give up all the other pies just so that.
See, my pie's the best pie.
Yeah. But, you know, because, I mean, it's something you do.
I see what you're saying.
I'm not even.
Are you guys really going down that
I'm
road?
not. Look,
I wasn't even down it.
You know, it's Danny. No, you know
everyone
what,
else
Danny?
is giggling. Who's not giggling in this situation?
It's because they look at you and
Steve.
know that you're the guy that do that.
I did not.
Honestly, I can't wait for all of you to, I can't wait for Lily to be older. I can't wait for Tatum to be older.
I did
Prince
nothing.
Miggs, and then I'm just going to be the pervert in the room on all of them.
I saw that softball in the air, and you know what I said? I'm not even leaving the dugout.
You don't have to. Your idiot friend,
No.
your lapdogs
I didn't
over
do
here.
nothing.
You said you did. You all laughed.
You said you loved your daughter's pie, and I was not going there.
Yeah.
I was quiet.
And who? But you know what? We
I
still
didn't go
went
there when you said it either. Only when she said it was good.
And I looked at everybody else, and everyone else was very quiet.
No,
Like,
they were
we all
laughing.
knew.
They were crying because they're all perverts like
It
you.
was your daughter when she said everyone loves my pie.
I didn't even know that I was doing that.
She started it.
Yeah, she started it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Anyway.
I've never tried your pies, but maybe one of these days you should bring it in.
The tastiest.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Now
tell
she's
ya.
going to have to make an extra one and bring one in.
Yes.
Can I bring in a pumpkin pie
Did
on
you
the same
guys-
day?
Yes. Please.
That's a great
Danny?
idea.
Please do, and I want to watch her kill you.
I'll kill you and I'll shove that pumpkin pie.
Oh, please do.
Where the sun don't shine.
I'm so done with Danny. Please do.
See, at our family, it's you've got all the different pies: apple pie, pumpkin pie.
But do you make one?
No, I don't make anything.
See, what if you were forced to make one and then?
Oh, I'd say no.
Damn, smarter man than me.
And if I did, I'd still want to eat the other pies too.
No.
I'm not going to just want one pie. Like, that's the day you just go balls out on your pie.
See, that's another thing is I hate pie.
So she was forced. Yeah, she hates pie. Yeah, go balls. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you didn't catch yourself on that yet.
I did after the fact.
Yeah, that's lovely. Can't even
fix
have
that
an
in post.
adult conversation about balls or pie.
But for me, dessert, it's all about definitely getting a slice of pumpkin pie. And you get some of that Cool Whip on it. Oh, forget about it.
It's mostly just Cool Whip.
Yes.
Yeah, with a little tiny slice of pie.
It's just really a place for the Cool Whip to stand on.
Yes.
And then, do you guys do the chocolate lush? The lush cake?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, my gosh, dude. This is a must-have. Maybe you should have your daughter slave over the oven. It's basically a bunch of Cool Whip, pecans, chocolate pudding, and some kind of like a Grammy or a pecan crust.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And more Cool Whip.
That looks fantastic.
Oh, and there's a no-bake version, too.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's not hard to make, but it's delicious.
Look who's talking about it's not hard to make. You don't make anything.
No, but I've read on the internet.
Yeah. You know what? When you don't make anything, nothing is hard to make.
Oh, some even put cream cheese in it. I don't think I've ever had it with cream
I don't know about
cheese.
that.
I'm willing to try it.
Cream cheese is perfect in anything, savory or sweet. It will add an awesome
All
layer
right.
of goodness.
It's great in sushi. I could imagine it's great with chocolate.
I won't argue, especially if I don't got to make it. Yeah. Well, pumpkin pie is number one. Sorry, Sarah. Oreo cookie pie is
Make
not
a
on the list.
chocolate lush this year. Change it up.
Why don't you make the chocolate lush and I'll make the Oreo and then we'll bring them in.
In.
And we'll have
Sarah?
a competition.
In.
Ooh.
And then
If you
Danny
want
brings the
that.
pumpkin
No.
pie from Costco.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Danny wins.
no. And Steve, you actually have to make it. You can't have your wife make it, okay?
Fine. Can I have her pick up the ingredients?
Yes, she can do
Okay,
that.
nice.
Dad, can you pick
he's
up
not,
mine?
He's
Mine.
not. Yeah, he's not going to make it, Sarah.
I'll
Don't
make
believe
it.
him.
I'm a man of my word.
We want to see video of you making it.
I'll live stream it.
Oh, there you go. Can't wait for that.
OnlyFans.
Dear
Yeah.
Facebook, be prepared to crash.
No, I'll block it so the only people that can see it on Facebook are you guys. I'll make it just for only you guys.
Oh, the fans are going to want to see it, Steve, especially like an OnlyFans. You should make an OnFans page.
For $6.99 a month, yes, you can.
Watch Steve bake a lush pie.
I'll do it. I'll make
Okay.
when are we doing this?
Right before Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, good luck to all of you. You know, go ahead. You do ahead. Hey, I
Hey,
get
you
to
get
have
to
it.
eat, so.
All right, so you'll have it ready by that Wednesday broadcast?
Yes.
The 25th.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, I have no problem. I'm going to get it.
2 weeks.
All right, well,
Right.
fine. Pumpkin pie is number one, by the way. Apple pie is number two. Oreo cookie pie not on the list.
Oh.
Number three, surprising.
Apple pie is really good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that.
I'm not lie about that.
Yeah, but not for Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah.
When else
do you have apple pie?
4th of July.
Oh, good call.
America.
He's right.
See, I was thinking berry pie for 4th of July.
Yeah.
Apple pie to me is very fall.
Yeah, but apple pie and
all right.
Chevrolet, it's all American.
Yep.
Cherry pie, by the way, is number 5. So really, I mean, you can get that too, especially here in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like it's slush cake, not lush cake. Oh, no, Google it.
No,
dude.
it's lush. Yeah.
Slush cake.
Honestly,
that's just your relative that
Yeah.
had a couple
Slurs.
too many drinks.
Yeah.
At Thanksgiving.
Yeah, textures. Check everything out. So is it slush or lush?
Lush.
Okay, because lush does sound like the one that drinks too much.
Unless they have a slush and it's the exact same thing, kind of like the pink stuff in ambrosia.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of is. Yeah. Well, I found a couple that say slush cake, and it's, the same thing.
Isn't that
That's
funny?
so
Why do we
funny.
call it lush out here? Is it because there's a lot of slush out in the Northeast, maybe?
I don't know if this is regional. It might just be based on how your family brought you up.
Or somebody heard it wrong one time and just made it a thing.
Made it a lush cake.
No, there's a slush cake and it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. This one you have to bake, though.
Oh, I'm doing the no bake lush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. You don't give an S, so you're not baking it. That's why it's lush cake.
It's just pudding and stuff. I like that.
Ours are going to taste very similar.
Yeah.
Mine's
Yeah.
literally just pudding and whipped cream, too.
Yeah, exactly.
But you have
I have
Oreos,
Oreos
and I
on
have
top.
pecans.
Yeah.
So it's the same cake.
Pretty much.
Hey, I win because I like all those ingredients.
Likewise.
Yeah. Sugar cookies is number 3.
Those are good.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving. I didn't know people were doing sugar cookies for Thanksgiving. Or is it getting warming up for Christmas?
Well, yeah, that just seems like one of those things that you just buy for like a preamble before everything else. Like you'll put it out there before you get your food.
Sugar cookies, though. You're saying that's the preamble?
That's not dessert. That's like an appetizer.
Yeah, it's like
for-
a snack.
Yeah, it's a dessert appetizer.
We have changed as a country because sweets were always a dessert. When I grew up, there was no sweets appetizers.
I think I would be judged by anyone in my family if all of a sudden I came back from the kitchen and like, what'd you get for dessert? Because we always ask you like, what'd you get? And I'm like, there was just a cookie.
Just
Homemade
one.
sugar cookies. People would give you a side eye for that.
Well, they'd be like, why didn't you get everything else? Like, why are you just getting a cookie? A cookie's not dessert.
Wow.
You can put the cookie on top of the cake.
Your family, really, you know what? You tell them that they better just appreciate what they get if it's homemade.
I'll go balls out with the cookie on the pie.
Okay, again,
Whoa.
you're sure you want to do that on Thanksgiving? That's going to embarrass a lot of people. Yeah, cinnamon rolls also a sweet, which, by the way, that should be a breakfast,
Yeah,
right?
that should be like your breakfast.
No.
Yeah.
Cinnamon rolls for breakfast? Yeah, exactly, with Macy's.
No, that's cinnamon rolls. That's dessert.
No.
Okay, so
No
cookies
way,
aren't
man.
dessert, but cinnamon rolls are.
Yes.
Even though it's more got the coffee cake vibe to it. You realize coffee cake and cinnamon rolls are close.
Not that close.
Not really that close.
Well,
Yeah.
they're missing a few ingredients, but they're kind of in the same family. They're a cakey-like thing. Pastry cakey, No?
No.
But what makes coffee cake not a dessert? Because you have it with coffee?
Because it says coffee in it.
Yeah.
No, there's not coffee in the coffee
No,
cake.
but I mean, there's coffee in the name.
Okay.
Sarah changed it to something else.
Make him some coffee cookies and coffee pie, and that way he can't have them for dessert.
So it's Sarah, you should add cream cheese as well as Cool Whip to make the Oreo pie thicker.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I want the cream cheese in there.
And a lot of people are giving a shout out to this place called Pie Goddess in Enum Club. Multiple texts saying they have the best lush cake. And they also have the award-winning peanut butterfinger pie that is chocolate peanut butter heaven.
Again, where are they?
That.
In Enum Club. I have to just go there and pretend that I made this.
Okay, we'll all know.
Yeah,
That's fine. I'm okay with
You're
that.
right. If it's good, you'll know I bought it.
Exactly. No doubt about it. It is the listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. Your calls, your texts after 9:36 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
The me guy struck a nerve. Apparently, I'm wrong.
Yeah?
So, Steve, you're high. Cinnamon rolls are breakfast. The person says, I was with Steve until he said cinnamon rolls are dessert. Another texter says, in my family, we as a family made and baked cinnamon rolls on Christmas Eve, and then we eat them on breakfast on Christmas morning.
So what kind of a heathen household were you brought up in that you were not allowed to have cinnamon rolls for breakfast?
Nobody ever showed up with cinnamon rolls for breakfast. We just would go somewhere and get cinnamon rolls and have them as a treat.
I always knew that you guys were part of a cult. I knew it.
The cult of what?
No cinnamon roll people.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do have to say, though, that time that the dude that you guys are dudes with brought in those cinnamon rolls in the morning, they were pretty awesome.
Oh, my buddy Johnny at Cinnaholic.
That's it.
Which is in Capitol Hill.
Yeah, the dude that you're dudes with.
Yeah, and they've got, now they have pizza cinnamon roll. Pizza? They've got pizza rolls, which, Danny, have you had those?
Yes.
I haven't had them yet.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
They have the cinnamon roll bun, but then they put up marinara sauce, covered it with cheese, and then if you want toppings, they put it on top of that, and it's just
So it's not
delicious.
cinnamon, it's not they don't put cinnamon in the bun, right? It's just but it's the bun of the whatever they're used.
Yeah, it's more savory than sweet.
So it's not breakfast, though.
No,
not this.
lunch.
This is definitely lunch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have that for breakfast, though.
Danny and I are going to go see our buddy Johnny soon, as a matter of fact.
We'll bring some in for the class.
Well,
All right.
Yeah, right. I'm going to leave that up to Danny.
And apparently Steve's kind of not wrong.
What?
In North America, yes, it is commonly eaten for breakfast or dessert, but in Sweden, it's also enjoyed during coffee breaks.
Well, yeah, but that's Sweden.
They don't count.
I know, but he's
This
not
is-
wrong. And it said dessert, too, in North America.
Vicky, if it's not the way we Americans do it, then it's wrong.
Americans eat it for breakfast or dessert, it says.
Boom. And this guy in Iowa says that we ate our cinnamon rolls with chili.
Oh,
What?
I've heard of people doing that.
Is that like an Iowa thing?
Yeah, I heard
I
some
mean, they
people
got
like Midwest
Slipknot, so
doing
they're
that.
kind of crazy, you know.
Wow, really? So the Boise folks, that's what they're doing?
Cinnamon rolls with
Oh,
chili.
wait, that's not Iowa.
That's Idaho.
wow.
Iowa. What the hell's in Iowa?
Des Moines.
Falls?
Nothing.
Des Moines?
Slipknot.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Ryan Castle spent some time there.
Yeah,
I mean, that
okay.
answers the question. Why?
Oh, okay. That's what's going on.
So cinnamon, what do you put, like the cinnamon roll on the bottom and just like shove chili on top of it?
You're asking a guy who's never had it.
I mean, I'm in for it.
I'm not opposed to trying it.
Hey, listen, I'll try anything.
Yep.
Well,
Sounds very
that's
healthy.
not true. I'll try anything I like.
What?
Or I could like.
That you think you're gonna like.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to try I don't know, somebody put a turkey. Have you seen the Turkraken picture people have been sending around?
Yes.
The turkey stuff with octopus tentacles.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, that I'm not trying.
Hard pass.
Yeah, I think it's just a photo thing, but I would not try that either.
Yeah.
There's not a chance.
I think it's
Well,
pretty
you like
funny.
calamari, don't you?
It's
there it
disgusting.
is.
I don't
Steve
even
didn't want to see the picture. Is that better or worse than the blue waffle?
That's up there.
Yeah, sure. It does look
I
weird.
don't like that, man.
You know why? I'll tell you why it looks weird. It looks Cthulhian. It looks like a
Yep.
Cthulhian nightmare thing.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. That's the problem when you see this turkey with these tentacles coming out of it.
Oh, so it says, I was hoping I could get a birthday shout out. My name's Crystal, and I'm turning 25 today.
Ooh.
Give it out a shout.
Happy birthday, Crystal.
Shall we welcome her to the main stage?
Oh, wow.
For her birthday.
Not everyone named Crystal's a stripper, BJ.
Well, you didn't ask.
I didn't.
Would you bet?
No, I mean-
I almost might want to make a bet.
I'll bet.
Yeah, I'll bet on that one.
That
Yeah,
Crystal's not a stripper. You guys are all willing to bet that Crystal's not a stripper.
Well, the text came in at like 6 something in the morning. No. Well, they could be up from the night before. The strip clubs aren't open, so there's no chance the stripper's going to be up at 6
I
in the
need to
morning.
pay Crystal off, bet like $100 and say, Crystal, I'll give you $50 if you say you're a stripper.
Wow.
That way, Crystal,
Well, that's
and
an
I can make some
awkward
cash.
conversation.
I know,
Yeah,
but she
right?
makes $50 just lying.
Didn't we talk about how bad of a cheater you were earlier? That's cheating. See,
I said I
out.
should, but I obviously telling you my plan. I'm not going to do it now. That's why I am a bad cheater. I'm a really bad cheater.
He dimes himself out before he even does it.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Crystal. Thank you for listening to our show.
Our tributes are wonderful today.
They really are. These are the best tributes you could ever want. I mean, look, everyone else is going to give her like that, the hand glads and the Facebook birthday love.
What the hell is a hand glad?
The glad handing. When you glad hand somebody like, oh, you're a great guy. You never heard that phrase
No.
before? Yeah, glad handing is just, look it up, Vicky. See what glad handing means. Could be an old person thing.
So especially if a politician greet or welcome warmly or with the appearance of warmth.
Yeah, that's what politicians do. So we're giving everyone is going to give her all that warm greetings and stuff all over the place on the Facebooks, and all. And
It's called the happy hand.
The happy hand is something different, Steve. That's
glad
a whole
hand, happy hand. What's the difference?
Well, politicians to get the happy hand usually have to go to a special place that is called a massage parlor, but it really
what was that guy's name again?
Yeah. Oh,
the one.
Larry Craig.
Weiner.
Oh, Anthony Weiner.
Yeah.
Yes, or Larry Craig.
He was a happy hand kind of guy.
Yeah.
I like Bush.
Well, there's that too. Okay.
Wow.
That was a button that was not meant to be pressed, but it was appropriate. I was actually trying to. Never mind.
All right, someone has a Star Wars question for you guys.
Nice.
So, did you guys hear that George Lucas was planning on using Darth Maul as the main villain in the prequels? I'm wondering what you think about that and if it would have improved the story arc. And also, you guys killed it on Live Day.
There's the main villain.
The new ones. Right? That's the prequels?
No, the prequels are episode 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So are they talking 7, 8, 9?
Scotty, beat me up.
Which, by the way,
see.
Yeah, he must have meant 7, 8, 9 because he couldn't have been the guy in the prequels because he was in the prequels. He was in the first one.
He was in the first one, but he got chopped in half.
Spoiler alert, bro.
Yeah, but here's
the movie's like 26 years old.
21
years old.
So apparently, in a new book that he's coming out with, he was supposed to...
Darth Maul?
Darth Maul, yes, he's writing the book. No, George Lucas. In the Star Wars Phantom Menace, villain Darth Maul. That one. Turned him into, he was supposed to come out with like mechanical legs and become the godfather of crime in the universe because of the Empire falls. He takes over.
Here's the thing. That's what George wanted.
Yeah.
Because, and look, I want to say this before Clone Wars and Rebels fans go out of their minds. Because in the
maybe I
animated...
shouldn't listen because I might get pissed off.
Yeah, well, in the animated series, actually, Darth Maul is that. And it's even hinted to, if you guys saw the Solo movie, Darth Maul was at the end of that, and he was in charge of that whole, was it Red Dawn, I think it was?
Oh, I don't know.
That was the one where Emilia Clarke's character basically told Han, look, I can't join you, and she basically went to go work with Darth Maul again and run the crime world. And there's a whole history between Darth Maul and this character that's going to show up in The Mandalorian, Ahsoka Tano. So George, I guess his wish came true in the animated series. And also, from what I understand, George is, I guess, a consultant on The Mandalorian. I didn't realize that Favreau has enlisted his aid in that one. So
It'd be funny if George suggests something and Favreau's just like, what do you even know?
Yeah, what do you know about Star Wars?
Who are you to tell me how to do this?
Jeez, come on, pal. I mean,
do you think that it would have made the show better?
Well, I have to talk to some folks because I finally did finish up Rebels, and at least from my perspective, it looks like Maul is gone. So I there's a timeline issue in me because we also saw him show up in Solo, so I don't know which came first, the Rebels ending or the Solo movie. But Darth Maul's character and story arc is really good. Like, he basically got betrayed by the Sith, so he's not a Sith, he's not a Jedi, he's just gone rogue, but he knows how to use those powers, but he's not part of any side. He's just, and it would be great having him being a crime syndicate because Jabba, that's what Jabba was. Jabba was basically a crime lord, and Maul would probably be like a rival dude in my mind. That would be good. I thought Maul was a cool-looking character. I really liked that dude and how he looked.
Badass.
Yeah, so...
Someone just texted they have a problem. They were hoping for advice. They said, my girlfriend of 2 years recently called me by her ex's name.
Oh!
Not once, not twice.
Oh.
3 times. And one of those times was in the throes of passion.
Oops.
Do you think I should be upset with her?
So it's recent. It hasn't been happening. That's what I would ask is like, has this happened a lot over the course of the 2 years or did it just start happening?
It said recently, so.
That makes me wonder if she's back in contact with the ex. That's what I think.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
Planting the seed.
Or
you are not.
No, yeah.
Well, somebody might be planting the seed.
I had a really weird, uncomfortable, but sexy dream about John Krasinski's gym from The Office last night, and that's all I can think about. So I'm wondering if she had like a weird dream about her ex and she can't get it out of her mind.
You realize that's lame, right?
A little bit, yes.
Okay, thanks.
I
mean, you asked. You're trying to stick up for the ladies.
I'm just trying to say I had a sex dream about John Krasinski.
Well, that wasn't lame.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to have a sex dream about John Krasinski as well, but okay.
I mean, it could be just a harmless accident. You've called us by the wrong names many a times. Not in the throes of passion, BJ. But you said you've called Danny, Vicky, Joe, me, Red.
You realize this is kind of lame, right?
Yeah. Okay, you might want to find yourself a new girl.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I appreciate the two of you trying to make it look like she's an upstanding, wonderful being, but I feel like, how do you not think something's up?
So it says get back at her. Next time you two are going heels to Jesus, as they said, start shouting her mom's name.
Boy, I like that.
That's extreme.
Wow. I was going to tell her to start yelling your name, Steve. I thought that would be good.
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, Migs.
You can put me on speakerphone and I'll respond.
Please never do that.
That's even better. Yeah.
I'm here.
All right.
What do you need?
There we go, buddy.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that would be awkward after a while. Awkward. Like, can you stop calling me your ex's name?
Yeah, something's up. Look, I could be wrong. I'm suspicious, but it's weird if it just recently started happening. That's what's weird.
Yep, so it says she's probably talking to him again.
Yeah.
Check her Facebook.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
See if she's poking him.
As it were. Hey, most young people, they are terrified of a certain something. Turns out 3 of us on our show dealing with that very same thing. What is it? I'll tell you at 9:49 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. According to a new survey, most young people are, quote, terrified of going bald. Yeah, bro, pretty much 51% of men under 34 and 55% of women under 34 saying going bald terrifies them. Well, it makes sense for the women. I can't believe. How about the other 45% of the women are not terrified? I just feel like.
Unless they just look at themselves and know there's no chance in hell they're going bald.
And I look at my aunt and she's got very, very thin hair and I'm worried that I'm going in the same place. I don't want to be bald.
Oh, you'll be cute bald, Vicky.
Shave your head.
Yeah, shave your head.
Get ahead of this.
Do it.
I see what you did there.
I'll do it in solidarity with you.
Me too.
Aww.
Dude, I was afraid of it until I shaved my head, and I'm like, all right, it's fine. Like, it's nothing special. It's not like I'm going to win any awards, but at least, I don't know what awards are out there for this, but at least it's not like I can look at myself in the mirror and not just be completely disgusted.
Yeah, by the time you hit 45, a lot of men come to terms with it. Only 28% of those men at 45 are terrified of going bald.
And now it's nice, man. Get up in the morning, I don't have to worry about doing anything.
Oh, see? Nice. Ryan Castle, he's up next to the Morning 12 pack.
Nice.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
I always like it. I've seen people make fake poo. And then underneath, they glue like a medicine bottle or whatever, so it looks like a fake poo, and you just grab it and you put your key in the little bottle.
Ew. Yeah. I just worry that if I'm like drunk and I lost my keys and I'm like, there's poo, and then I grab actual poo. Grab the real poo.
That would be you.
I'm like walking around the neighborhood holding poo in my hands. Like, who took my keys?
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. Can I leave things off of a bankruptcy, like my car?
You have to list all of your assets and creditors when you file bankruptcy. So you would have to tell the court and the trustee that you have the car or that you have a car loan. You could say that I want to keep my car and continue to make my payments on the car. But the court will need to know that you have a car and that you may have a payment on the car. So by leaving it off the bankruptcy, if you mean that you cannot disclose it to the court, the answer to that is no, you must disclose it. However, that does not mean that you'll lose those assets. You'll be able to keep things like a car and a house in almost all cases, but you must disclose them to the court. But you'll need to continue to make payments on a house or a car that you intend to keep.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
New on Curiosity Stream. Can we prevent cancer? Explore how our diets, lifestyle, environments, and even technology can possibly prevent this deadly disease on how not to get cancer. And the Boston Marathon. From glory to tragedy to rebirth. The long-distance race by which all others are measured. Narrated by Matt Damon, it's the trailblazing documentary, Boston. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.